Well, my 5 friends and I just arrived in Solitude, and we're going to head down to talk to the merchant captain here. We're trying to figure out Val Serano. That's who we're looking for today, Val Serano. And depending on how that goes, we may try to find some other people as well. If this one's a quick one, great. If this one takes the full episode or 2 episodes, that's great as well.
Like the safety of being in a town.
Let's loot up all the area full of herbs and flowers while we're doing this, though. Why not? Okay, where is this person? Oh. Is that a museum piece right there? Certainly looks like one. It is. Dark Ship. I've never seen that one. Oh, sweet. Definitely take that. Unexpected relic find right at the beginning of the episode. That's pretty cool. It says it's this way. Ah, there we go. Oh, yeah, like she dressed just like a pirate. Okay, so yeah, last episode we actually assumed, well, okay, I actually assumed that Val Serano would be pirate based on the way that that letter was written when we found it. Okay, let's talk to her.
Yeah.
Have you ever heard of Captain Serano?
What's it to you?
I'm just looking for him. I'm hoping to find him.
If you've got a score to settle with him, get in line.
Where's the line? Okay, I actually like this. Whatever this mod is that's making it show you what is likely to fail and what is likely to succeed. I like this mod a lot. I'll have a score to settle with you if you don't tell me what I want to know.
Fine. His ship is called the Dark Rose, and she anchors northwest of here sometimes.
Dark
near
Rose?
a place called Broken Ore Grotto or something.
Broken Ore Grotto.
Funeral.
Okay. Locate the smuggler's anchorage. It went too fast. Travel by ferry to Broken Ore Grotto. What ferry? And locate the smuggler's anchorage northwest of Solitude and search for clues. Okay, so smuggler's anchorage. All right, great. And will it show me this ferry?
Need something? Where are you headed?
Are you the ferry? An island near the border to High Rock. I bet that's it. Hold on, let's look at the quest again. Broken Ore Grotto. Smuggler's Anchorage northwest of Solitude.
Good morning. Where are you headed?
Frostflow Lighthouse, Solitude Lighthouse, Morthal, Dragon Bridge, Windhelm, Winterhold. Broken Ore Grotto is not on an island. It's on the northern border of the mainland, right? If I remember right. I'm pretty sure that's true. Let's see where this takes us. I'm interested.
The one with the ruined castle? Don't you know that place is cursed? Even seasoned sailors steer far around that place.
Oh, that's going to be... No, we don't want to go there, right? Can I back out of this?
All right, where are you headed?
Let's go to the Solitude Lighthouse.
Climb on in the boat and get comfortable.
Because that's going to at least get us halfway to where we want to go. All right, Solitude Lighthouse, and we just need to go west from here. Northwest. We should have grabbed the quest in Solitude before we came here, but that's okay. Not what we're doing right now. Yeah, get all that clam meat. So while you're walking down along the coast, be on the lookout. I'll show you. We'll find one here. I'll show you what to be on the lookout for. Every time I'm on the coast, I automatically start watching for these items, and they get stuck in trees sometimes. Sometimes they're just sitting on the ground. It's like seashells and things like that. And I don't know how many there are. There's quite a few, though, and they go in the museum.
Snow had fallen on the land.
Okay, thanks, Ori. Wasn't expecting a serenade just now, but I appreciate it, I suppose.
They froze upon
You know, for a mod, good voice. Oh, Nern Root, thank you. I found there was 4 Nern Root within the range of that one. Holy smokes. I can't believe I haven't found any of these things yet. Nothing? It's not picking them up. If there are any nearby, it's not grabbing them. Interesting. I could have swore I would have found one by now. Typically, you find one every, you know, couple hundred yards or so.
I'm freezing my ears off. Could we find someplace warm?
Hello, my Horker friend.
The righteous have nothing to fear. Our enemies will never win.
How do you get used to that?
I gave her armor and a sword. And she's still complaining. Look at you. I gave you nice armor. I gave you a sword. I gave you a shield.
I feel comfortable in this thing. I'm not a warrior.
Yeah, well, it's better than the rags you were wearing. I did not find a single seashell the whole way. Very surprising.
A snowflake. Look, another snowflake.
Okay, snowflakes. No, we just got 4 more inches yesterday.
It actually tastes quite nice. The meat can be a little tough, but there's not a lot of
I
fat.
see that. I'm trying to... I could have swore we would have found some seashells by now. I'm just very unlucky today, I guess. I didn't auto-loot them and I missed it, did it? No, for sure it didn't. Alright, well, we're gonna keep moving because I want to find Val. Apparently there's something in this bag that...
Oh,
Who did that?
Excuse me. I think that last bandit we killed might have been ill.
That was kind of nasty, Ori. Right in my ear. I have headphones on, and that was right in my ear. What is happening here? Okay. Let's grab this thing and move forward here. I was not expecting her to burp right in my headphones. Oh, so nasty. I'm missing someone. What am I missing? Celestine.
Did these people choose the bandit life? Or did the bandit life
Huh.
choose them?
Where is she?
Speak, and I shall listen.
Will you
I
stay
shall
with...
be
Are you
here.
going to run with me? Yeah, you are. Okay. I don't know where you got lost, but stay with me, please. All right, what's in the waterlogged knapsack? Look at the smuggler's anchorage. Did I get... I got a waterlogged journal. Property of Fothus and Darin. Do not read. Arn, this means you. How long is this thing? Okay, it's not too bad. Let's read this one. All right, for E201 at sea, I've had about all I can take of Captain Serano. He's always had to do things his own way, but enough is enough. Instead of raiding, he has us climbing through collapsing ruins, fighting Draugr and haunted Dwemer machines, just to collect some stupid bauble we only get paid for months later. I don't care if it's more gold, it's hard work, dangerous too. What's wrong with some honest piracy for a change? I miss the old days when we would just kill some merchants, take their cargo, and burn the ship for a waterline. Maybe ransom a few of the wealthy types and let the rest float home in a rowboat. Simple, quick, profitable. Anyway, I've got my own problems. Val's not like he used to be. Can't talk to him anymore. He's gone soft, and it's going to get us all sent to the headsman's block or worse. Something has to be done about it. It's risky, but I'll have to find the old captain. He's the only one that can manage it. I heard he was in Solitude recently. Okay. So a little mutiny going on with Serrano's crew. They're not appreciating him anymore. I'm guessing we have to go to Solitude and look for this new captain? Did it say? Find someone in the Winking Skeever to ask for information. Yeah. Okay, well, I'm just going to fast travel to the Winking Skeever.
Welcome to the Winking Skeever. Take a load off and enjoy the atmosphere.
All right, looks like it's the same lady from the dock sitting at the
Finally.
bar there.
Safe inn and a warm bed.
I kind of want to go through this place and loot everything that is museum pieces. I don't think I've done that in the Winking Skeever. Actually, I'm not sure I've been into the Winking Skeever yet. And I'm sure... Hello, Gollum. We'll talk probably season 3 or 4. Season 1 is all about getting companions. Season 2, I don't know. Right now I'm thinking main story.
I
Can I
have
get
no
behind you?
business with you. Leave me.
Why do people call this a light
Season
armor?
3, 4, 5, I don't
can
know. They
barely
might be
stand on my feet.
this guild, that guild, the other guild, right? I don't know. You guys tell me, where should I go for season 2? Where should I go beyond that? Like, is there a nice order I should go in? Hello, pink sapphire wine glass. You're going to be my
If you
friend.
need a good rumor or two, I think I can oblige.
As soon as I can find a place where there's no prying eyes. Maybe right here on the stairs. Yeah, while I'm at it, let's grab this turquoise. Good. So let me loot this whole place up just like that, and then we'll come back and we'll talk to the lady at the bar. Alright, I've taken just about everything that I could find. I actually got caught once and had to give the guard a little bit of money to pay off my fine there. Wasn't too bad. Alright, let's talk to her.
You again.
Yep, it's me.
You're not still after Serano, are you? Look, if you're wanting to cause him trouble, I'm glad to help out. But I already told you everything I had to say.
Well, that was a good start, but I need more information. Some of the Dark Rose's crew may have been in the city recently.
I might know something, but information doesn't come free. Tell you what, buy a lady a drink, then we'll talk.
Welcome to the Winking Skeever, friend. Take a look.
I put all my money away when they came to grab me, so I don't have very much on me.
Remember the Winking
put it-
Skeever next...
I put it in my handy bag of holding. So as soon as I figured out I was stealing and they caught me, I went ahead and opened my handy bag of holding and I put all my stuff in it. And that way they couldn't take all my stuff. I've got all these jugs and bowls and all of this stuff, and I also put my money in there. And the reason I'm looting all these jugs, baskets, bowls, and plates and spoons and forks and all of that stuff is because I want to fill up the kitchen in my safe house.
Sore.
All right, I got a drink.
Yeah.
I hope this... Oh, can I take her as a companion? Would you like to come with... Let's try that. Let's try it. Would you like to come with me? Nothing happened.
I was done talking anyway.
Let's try. I hope this jogs your memory.
Indeed it does.
And then we'll give her the ale. Well?
You know the Dark Rose is Val Serano's ship, right? Crafty son of a bitch could teach him all like ball how to scheme. Whatever you think you're getting out of this, he's 4 moves ahead and you haven't even figured out what game you're playing. Trust me.
This Val Serano's crafty. Okay, give me that information you had.
The advice was kindly meant and freely given. Anyway, there was a full-on brawl a few nights ago at the base of the arch. Bunch of lowlifes from the docks and an escaped prisoner. Right outside the gate, so the guards couldn't be bothered. Not sure if it was your guy, but respectable types use the main gate after dark. Now leave me alone unless you're bringing me another bottle. Or Serrano's head in a bag.
Okay, base of the Solitude Arch. And we can get to that. Watch out, Henry. We can get to that from just across the way here. There is an exit right there.
Tag, you're it.
This goes right down to the base of the arch. It's a quest not search near... Oh, it says I've already found it. It says I've already found what I'm looking for. I don't see anything, though. There's no quest marker. Let's just look along the edge here. Might as well grab us a couple fishies. There's a boat. Oh, there's a dude. Is that Clay? I didn't have a pickaxe with me before when we ran into Clay. But I did remember to grab a pickaxe because I wanted to actually have some clay for the next time I needed it. A lot of the replicas you make at the replica station will need clay. So I'm going to grab this for a minute. I'll be right back. All right, that's enough for now. Let's see, there was a dude up here. There's a letter here too. Let's see what it says. Got your message. I'll take command of the ship and solve your little problem. But Serano lives. That's my price. Get him to the docks. I'll arrange the rest. T.S. Fathus, you bastard, you think I don't know it was you? Okay. So this is Fathus. And I'm guessing that large writing was Serrano's.
What do you want?
I'm looking for Serano.
Which one?
Wait. What is it? Okay, so just like off the top of my head here, because I have never tried this Serano. Is there twins of him? Like, will I get two companions? What does he mean by which one? All right, what?
Doesn't matter. Left him at sea. I'll see him in oblivion.
Looks like Fathus isn't going to make it. Yep. All right, so I've got a map. Got a cutlass. Got some bloody clothes, some earrings. Lucky ice wraith. Teeth. I'm going to take all of this stuff.
Yes? Anything to help.
Let's take a look. This one's doing 19. And yours is doing 14. Good. Okay, so I'm going to switch that up with her. Oh, but you know what? It's a museum piece. Dang it. I don't want to give her a museum piece and then forget about it. And then like 6 months from now, I forget that I can't find where that pirate cutlass is and she's using it. And so I'm not going to do that. All right, that's fine. Travel by ferry to Broken Orgado. Doesn't say what to do next. Is there a quest marker for anything to do next? Oh, search his corpse? Did I get another book? Ah, I got a book. Oh, I got a map. Okay. Sorry, I got distracted and forgot. Oh, it's just north of us. I got distracted and forgot to look at my inventory. My bad. Stay here. Dark Rose, Broken Pier. Across the river, Solitude Arch, Offshore Island. Interesting. I think we start at that one. It has 5 different destinations. Got a couple books. There is an alteration book here too. Kinda hiding. Looks like there were a few more books here. I'm just gonna read them up. That's it? Okay. Empty wine bottle. We've got some clams here, which that's going to loot the whole area. Okay, maybe uphill or over there. Let's start up here. Oh, found someone. Is that Serano? Ross Mackay rum. Juniper berries.
Am I glad to see you? Glad to see anyone, actually.
So, you're the infamous Serano.
Yeah, who's asking? And, who sent you?
My name's Herrick. No one sent me.
So you just wandered out here on your own, huh?
Well, not quite. I heard a story about a mutiny on your ship.
Well, that's a matter of perspective. You know what? It's not important right now. I just want to get off this rock. Once we get to the mainland, I'll tell you anything you want to know. Wherever you're going is fine with me.
Okay. I just want to check out the rest of this island, make sure there's nothing I'm missing out here. I hear a mud crab, but that's fine. I don't care about that too much. Well, we'll take him out.
It's over.
Oh, another one.
How do you get used to that?
What? Basically like fishing. We're just going crabbing. It's nothing crazy. All right. Get back on this boat. Oh, Horker tusks.
You got something with a sharp edge I could borrow? I'd like to clean up on the way back to civilization.
Can I trade with you?
Let's get out of here.
Well, I was going to give you something with a sharp edge you could borrow, but apparently you'd rather get out of here. Stole the ore. Okay, broken pier across the river, Solitude Arch. I want to see what these other ones are. Let's look at across the river. Between the Daedra and the Deep Blue Sea. The weird... Oh, we're under the arch, but on the other side. Okay.
Thank you, friend. I owe you one. One meaning my life. You could call me Val. Now, as promised, what do you want to know?
Oh, lots of things. All right, so first, let's start with the Dark Rose. You were the captain of it?
Yeah, she's been mine since I was about 20, give or take. Not anymore, I guess. I'm still getting used to that.
So, you've been a sailor your whole life?
I was born at sea, not quite sure where. My mother always said that must be why I couldn't wait to get back. I grew up on land in Cyrodiil, though, Imperial City. It was just me and my mother back then when my father was away. I left home as soon as I was old enough, joined the crew of my father's ship, and then eventually I got my own ship. I've sailed from Manville to Blacklight and seen everywhere the waters touch in between. It feels a bit strange being back on dry land for so long.
So do you miss it?
Not as much as I thought I would. A ship represented freedom to me when I was a boy. As I've gotten older, well, illusions shatter.
People, well, they call you a pirate.
People say a lot of things, most of them wrong. I'm a relic hunter.
Oh, me too.
Certain items are very profitable with the right buyer.
Well, I don't sell them typically. Well, I do put them on display at the museum and get paid for people to come look at them. Are the items, though, that you're looking for, are they legal items?
My buyers don't ask a lot of questions as long as I could deliver.
So you steal things and smuggle them. And again, no judgment because I'll do the same.
Well, it's not stealing if the things don't have an owner. And I couldn't care less about protecting the East Empire Company's profit margins and shipping the exact same thing.
So why'd your crew mutiny?
Why does anyone betray anyone? Gold. They thought they could get more than I was giving them.
Yeah, grass is always greener, right? But you guys were together for so long.
Yeah. Fathus and I had been shipmates since we were boys. I thought we were friends.
Man, that sucks.
I knew better. I just hoped differently.
Fathus died, by the way.
Good.
He was wounded pretty bad. Was that you? Did you kill him?
He was alive the last time I saw him, but I hope he rots in oblivion. He framed me for theft and turned my crew against me. I spent over a month in Solitude's jail before I escaped. And then, the ungrateful bastards left me on that island.
Wait, you were in prison?
Yeah, that's why I looked so rough when you found me. I wasn't stuck on that island for very long, fortunately.
Okay, that's it for now.
Sure thing. Let me know if you want to talk later. I've got nothing to hide.
I'm gonna talk now. How can I find you if we get separated? Wait here. Hey, Val. Sit. It's time to sleep. I need you to do something. Let me see your things.
As you wish.
Okay, so he's got a speech book I'll take. I don't need the Dwemer bolts. Let's give him some items. I'll have to find a weapon for him. Oh, that looks awful on you. I'll find you some better clothes, too. Don't worry, I'll find some. All right, so I think that's as far as we can go with him for now. How can I find you if we get separated?
Just whistle like I taught you on the rowboat, remember? I'll find you.
All right, cool.
Trust me.
So does his quest continue on? Investigate the Guldur legend. Convince the guard. None of these are, and anything in miscellaneous. Jarl, Ori. No, that Ori is here is just a pointer to where she is. Okay. So I think that's it. I have talked, take Ori to Moss Mother Cavern. I have take Redcap to Solstheim. That's a bunch of armor to craft. And continue adventure, which hasn't actually moved forward yet. And I don't think she'll talk to me.
Why do people call this a light armor?
Not you.
I have long walked this path regardless, but it is good to have a companion.
Yeah, she doesn't have anything more right now.
Calm yourself.
All right, so I do have an Ori continuation. But before we continue on with Ori, should I grab more people? Where can this take me? Offshore Island, Solitude Arch, across the river. So I know where those are. Where is Broken Pier and where is Dark Road? I bet, you know what? Let's see if these further his story at all. We'll do Broken Pier first. See where that takes us. Broken Pier is...
Why do people call this a light armor? I can barely stand on my feet.
Okay, well, I don't really need anything from here, so let's try Dark Rose. And you know what? Before we do that, because I've never actually tried this, and I worry that we're going to get into some kind of battle. Let's try this. She's too far away right now. Oh, okay, so we can't actually do that. All right, so I have a couple of options. I have Ori's Quest, which is here, or I can go get Remy and Markarth, or an Orpheus I'm going to save. So Orpheus is going to be somewhere about here, and then I've got two folks I can grab over here. I'm thinking we're about halfway through. Why don't I fast travel to Stendarr's Beacon? Xelzaz should be somewhere in this area. And then Indigo says that it's in the Riften jail to start. So let's do that. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Okay, everyone's with me.
Armor? I can barely stand on my feet.
You complain a lot. I hope you have an actual quest coming up that we can do that might make you stop complaining. That would be nice.
Worthless fetcher.
Alright, Xelzaz is supposed to be somewhere all the way by the gate. Hey. Are you going to attack?
Time to die.
Heretic fears the light.
Well, you know what, though?
What's on your mind?
Let me see your things.
Sure.
Because you look stupid. Whoops, did I give him the... Yeah. And now we have a Iron Halberd, but that's also... Okay. I'll give him something to fight with for now, but
We'll talk later.
We'll have to swap that up later. Loot up all the flowers in the area real quick. So it's supposed to be by the gate. I'm not seeing anything, though. Oh, there's someone. I bet that's him. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. I have everyone. Let's go.
Ori, would you mind telling me a little about your people? Bosmer traditions aren't particularly well documented back in the Imperial City.
I don't suppose you could be a little more specific about what you're asking, Lucian? Asking me
I love
about
that these guys
Bosmer
have
traditions
conversations
is a bit
between
like
each other.
asking a fish to tell people about water. What are you curious about? Our food? Our courting habits? Religion?
Ah, I suppose I see your point. Food sounds a good place to start to me. I imagine you wood elves cook a mean foresty feast. Go on, what's your favourite dish?
The heart of her enemies?
My favorite dish. I'd go for a hearty deer stew that's been simmering overnight. Without a doubt.
Okay,
So
deer stew.
tender. It keeps you warm all day too. What about you?
Oh, I'd go for a roast any day. Lamb, probably. While we're on the
What do we-
subject, those rumors about the Bosma being cannibals, they are just rumors.
They're not rumors, dude.
Aren't they?
No, that one's true. It's a religious thing.
Right. What a charming tradition. I suppose candles and singing are a touch prosaic for the Bosma.
What was that?
Nothing. Please don't eat me.
Okay. All right. I love that. I love that this. I'm sure it's going to get old, right? But while they're still new,
Nice to be on land and not
new
worry
comments,
about
it's
ice
pretty
and
good.
cooking.
All right. Let's see Xelzaz. Someone told me in the comments that he also has interactions with some of these guys. So interesting.
Greetings, Breton. Perhaps you're just the sort who could help me. Allow me to introduce myself. I am Xelzaz, lawman of House Telvanni. I am currently on my way to Revenspire in High Rock to meet with a superior of mine, Helseth Wren. I left Port Tavanis a few weeks ago now, and it has been a long journey, and it will be longer still. You see, I am not so familiar with Skyrim. I've hardly ever left Morrowind, save for the occasional trip back to Blackmarsh. I was wondering if perhaps you'd be willing to escort me to High Rock. I understand the only way there by land from here is through Hammerfell. You don't need to escort me the whole way. The Hammerfell gate would be more than sufficient, respecting your time.
So his voice sounds very similar to Lucian. I wonder if they might be the same actor. Okay. It's good. It's great. I like it. It sounds good. What do you have to offer me? Sure, I can escort you. Yes, of course. Join me.
Fantastic. Here.
New item
I
acquired.
bought
I
this
didn't
from
see it. It went
Morrowind.
too fast.
See it as a prepay for services rendered.
Oh, he gave me a Telvanni bug musk. What's that?
Telvanni bug musk. It is a perfume of sorts, made using the scent glands of beetles. It does wonders in terms of getting people to like you.
Oh. Well, thank you. And now I like you.
You're welcome. Let's be off then.
Something wrong.
What is this I hear about a town being destroyed?
Oh, Helgen? Yeah. Dragon took that place out in one breath.
What? Dragons haven't been seen since the Third Era. Are you sure you saw one?
Oh, yeah. It was definitely a dragon. Saved my life, actually.
I believe you. It just seems incredibly strange. I assumed dragons still existed. After all, Tamriel has stranger creatures. But for one to attack a town, perhaps we should warn the populace near Helgen. What is the closest settlement?
Well, yeah, Riverwood, but I kind of already talked to them.
Then let's head there right away. Other things can wait.
Okay, so both him and Lucian want you to continue the main story. This is why I'm thinking season 2 might be main story, because it feels like a lot of these followers, you pick them up and then they have comments or things that they do during the main story. Interesting. Okay. Oh, he can make me a potion? Make me a potion.
Sure. What kind of potion do you need?
Imperception, invisibility, frost shield, fire shield, spell drinking, wind form, grand restoration, heightened senses, and bug musk. Okay, so I don't know if I can make the bug musk, and I don't know how much it helps. I'm going to grab that one for now.
Here you go. Now you will be irresistible.
Okay, need you to choose something, need you to trade something, traveling rules. Oh, make me some food.
Of course I can. Here.
Creamy crab
this is
bisque.
fresh.
Interesting. Can you make it warm?
Sure. I've got some fire salt handy. What do you need heated?
The bisque.
Here you go.
Hot
and ready.
creamy crab bisque. Nice. Let's go over traveling rules. Wait here. Could you read me a book? Could I ask you a question? So, he can read books in your inventory or what?
Sure. What book did you have in mind?
Bears of Wizards. Okay, I'm not going to just sit here and have him read us a random book for
Just
now.
Let me know if you'd like me to read for
I do
you
want to
again.
try that, but could you tell me a story from your past? Does this move the move the story along? It's time for us to part ways, do something. Let's look at trading.
Something warm?
Oh, he has a thing called the Affairs of Wizards. Information for people interested in joining House Telvanni. Okay, so the thing is, I could have him read these from now on. So instead of you having to listen to me read things, I can have him read things? Oh, okay. Do I just put it in his inventory? That's interesting. Can I put a book in his inventory? Do I have any with me? How big is this one? This one's pretty short. Let's try it. Oh, I can't. This one's a little long, not too long. Let's go with this one. Now, can I have him read this? Whoops.
Sure. What book did you have in mind?
No. Let's see what happens with the Affair of Wizards.
Ah, yes. That is a pamphlet with information for people interested in joining House Telvanni. Want to become part of House Telvanni? Outsiders learning of the rabid, isolationist and outlander-hating temperament of House Telvanni wizards often assume it would be... Would you like me to stop reading?
Yes, please. It takes you out of the conversation.
What book did you have in mind? All right. Just let me know if you'd like me to read for you again.
And he just starts reading it, but...
All right. Just let me know if you want me to read anything else.
Yeah, but you can't just read anything I want you to.
What book did you have in mind?
Okay, so there must only be certain things he can read.
Just let me know if you'd like me to read for you
Which,
again.
I mean, that makes sense. He probably only has so many lines of... It's not like they're using an AI voice, right? Where it could just read whatever. Although they could do that. Time for us to part ways. Travel with you. Let's go over house. All right. Let's get my stuff back.
I will not be sharing
my
cast
book.
iron pan. It took a year.
And then let's see if this moves your story along.
Yes, I suppose I could. I have a few that may be entertaining. I could tell you the story of the first time I impressed Master Su. When I was a young hireling, I would occasionally pilfer a few plants from the tower conservatory. It would be common things like coda flowers or trauma root. I'd mix a few of these stolen plants together to make some potions that would allow me to levitate, but also be invisible. I used the potions to float up to the top of Relevant Soul's tower in order to get a nice view of Lothanis. Soul had specifically told me that I was not allowed to climb the tower. One time it seemed that one of my ingredients had gone off, as the invisibility effect wore off quickly. Soul caught me sitting on top of the tower one evening. Rather than scold me, he seemed to be impressed. At that point we had hardly spoken. He only knew I was Oren's assistant. He challenged me to make a potent enough levitation potion that could take him to Ranyon Rune and back. I returned to the tower conservatory, this time able to use whatever plants and ingredients I wanted. After a few hours of tasting and experimenting with a variety of ingredients, I returned to Sur. He handed one of his servants a large sack of gold and told him to drink the potion. Sur asked him to go to Ranyon Rune, purchase 3 portions of ebony, and return. After a while, the servant returned, 3 portions of ebony in hand. When the servant had almost reached the tower, the potion wore off. He plummeted towards the ground, thankfully landing in the bay. I did not pass Sur's challenge, but I had far surpassed his expectations. He knew that the ebony had not been part of my calculations. From then on, he would always stop by the apothecary to see me when he could, sometimes giving me some new ingredients to work with. That incident was the catalyst for my journey up through the ranks of House Telvanni.
Okay, so I wonder how many of those different stories he has. Does that continue us on? Oh, we have a, can I ask you a question?
Fire away.
Is that, oh, there's a lot here. There's a lot. Okay. What do you think of me? Like, he doesn't even know me, right? Look, we just met.
I don't think I know you well enough yet.
Yeah,
to
that
make
makes
a
sense.
comment.
That makes sense. Okay, so why'd you come to Skyrim?
Well, I already told you where I was headed. I suppose what you're asking is, why not just take a boat to Rivenspire? It has been quite the trek from Port Telvannis to here, I will admit. I wanted to actually see Tamriel. I haven't travelled much in the past. Blackmarsh and Morrowind, sure, but not past the Velothes. I also thought I could do some field study along the way. Maybe get a hold of some rare ingredients. Thought perhaps I'd make some important connections that could aid me in the future. I don't regret it. It has been a really rewarding experience.
So, how's Telvanni? Why them?
I was recognized at a young age for my skill in alchemy. A Telvanni alchemist, one Val Serano, needed an assistant as she had too much work to do on her own. Striking an agreement with my father, I was made a hireling at almost the same age as I could walk and talk. I wasn't a slave, mind you. However, with the wages I got, I might as well have been. Over time, I was granted more and more freedom to experiment. With experimentation came success, and with success came advancement. It is the meritocratic aspect of House Telvanni that I adore. There are aspects I do not enjoy, and I have no problem voicing those oppositions. I owe House Telvanni a great deal. They gave a Deek Salil like me a chance. I do not know where I would be without them.
All right. He goes in depth, doesn't he? He might be slightly long-winded. All right, tell me about Xelzaz.
Well, admittedly, I don't actually know that much about him. He is a master of House Telvanni, so he has a seat on the council. Mind you, Telvanni masters don't actually physically participate in the council. They have representatives that speak for them. This representative is called a mouth. Xelzaz currently does not have a mouth to represent him.
Okay, were you trying to be his mouth?
Correct. Xelzaz, unlike most Telvanni masters, is not prejudiced against non-Dunmer. That's his reputation anyway. It is unlikely that any other Telvanni master would be willing to have an Argonian represent them on the council.
Why is a Telvanni master in High Rock?
I believe he is studying some Ayleid ruins. The Doomcrag, if memory serves me. He has been allowed by one of the local barons to set up his excavation there. I do not recall the family name with certainty. Montclair, perhaps?
Are there lots of Argonians in House Telvanni?
There are plenty. However, most of them aren't actual members. They tend to be slaves. There are, however, less Argonian slaves now after the Argonian invasion of Morrowind. The Dunmer have had a hard time getting more with the Ansalil in power in Blackmarsh. As for proper members such as myself, there are a handful, but I do not know most of them. There have been a few prominent Argonians within House Telvanni in the past. Sun and Shadow would be one.
Sun and Shadow?
She was a member of House Telvanni in the Second Era, during the Alliance War. She was a slave originally. It was Mistress Serano who sponsored her to become a hireling. That was before Serano went crazy. Most of House Telvanni opposed her rise in the ranks, primarily Gothrin, who at that time was a magister. Not quite Archmagister yet. The mounting opposition did not stop her, however, and she would rise to the ranks, but at a great cost.
Somebody's gonna have to tell me if this lore is factual, or if this is just lore that is made up for Xelzaz. I'm so bad at knowing the, actual full-on lore of the Elder Scrolls. For all the years I've played it, I know that's sad, but that's what it is. Alright, what did it cost?
She was shrewd, ambitious, and merciless. She betrayed most, if not all, of her allies on the way to the top. With no friends, allies, or loyalists, her place at the top was not meant to last. Gothrin would have his way in the end. Both him and Serano would outlast her by an era. Safe to say my particular strategy is a bit different.
And your current master, who is that?
I am currently a lawman without a master. Originally, when I was brought in as a hireling, my superior was Val Serano. She was the tower alchemist in Tel Sur. Her superior was Master Relevant Sur. As I rose past the level of hireling, he would become my master as well. I spent many of my formative and young adult years under Master Sur. He initially cared little for me, but over time we grew to respect each other a great deal. A few years back he was assassinated. I then left Tel Sul and moved to Port Telvannis. I would spend my time in Port Telvannis mostly doing freelance work, but I did not find a new master. It was Val Serano who suggested I go see Xelzaz. Me and Val are still in touch. I should send her some samples from Skyrim next time I write her a letter. I should mention you then as well.
Okay. It's a lot there. Combat. You're a lawman. You decent?
I prefer to fight with one-handed weapons for the most part. I have no love for heavy armor, and thus stick to light armor. I'd consider myself a relatively proficient spellcaster. I know a handful of spells for each of the main schools of magic. I also have experience with stealth missions, so you shouldn't have to worry on that front either.
Is Divith Fur still alive?
I assume you're referring to the Red Year. Master Fur lifted his tower into a pocket realm when it became clear that Bardar was going to hit Vivek City. It seems his tower now pops up in random places across Tamriel, wherever his current interests lie. It must be handy to be able to move house like that. I haven't met Master Fur myself. I don't think he cares much about Telvanni business anymore, so he is quite illusory.
And who is your god? Who do you follow?
None.
Wait, you don't believe in gods?
The gods are very much real. You would frankly have to be quite ignorant to believe otherwise. I do not worship any gods, for I am part of the Hist. My soul will not be claimed by some Aedra or Daedra when I die. Not even Sithis may come for it. I am part of the endless cycle that is the Hist. When I die, I will return to the Hist and be reborn again. I can feel my history back in Thorn. I can feel my family, my friends. When they grieve, I feel their pain. When they feel joy, I share in it. Their emotions are as real to me as my own. I also feel a connection to every other Argonian that has shared in the sap from a history. I don't expect someone who isn't an Argonian to understand.
All right. So you're connected to your family that deeply. Tell me about them.
Of course. I come from a relatively normal family in Thorn, back in Blackmarsh. They aren't especially well off, but they hold admirable positions back home. I have a mother, a father, as well as a younger sister.
Okay, let's start with your dad. Tell me about him.
My father's name is Sutsokai. He serves in the priesthood under my tribe's treeminder. His role is as a root herald.
What is that?
A tribe's root herald serves the role of a diplomat, ambassador, scout, and spy of sorts. Their work involves gathering information and fostering relations. This could be things like trade agreements, but also hosting and befriending foreigners or other tribes. They gather any sort of information that may be useful to the tribe. A root herald must be charismatic, calculating. They must always keep in mind the tribe's interests. Their position has a lot of work and responsibilities attached to it. There are many roles to fill, and one must tread lightly. He is very devout and loyal to our tribe and history. My father was the one who spoke with Vela Oren, and together with her, arranged for me to become a hireling of House Telvanni.
Okay. And your mother?
Her name is Shana Jay. She is one of the egg tenders of my tribe.
All right, now what is an egg tender?
An egg tender's job is extensive. My mother keeps track of whose eggs belong to whom, which ones are healthy, which ones are sick, what birth sign a hatchling is born under, and the like. She sings nursery rhymes to them, and protects them from parasites and harm. Their work involves meticulous record-keeping, as well as extensive care and nurture. There are, of course, dangers associated with being an egg tender. The eggs are very vulnerable, even in hatching pools beneath a history. Predators often attempt to take the eggs, which means my mother will have to fight to protect them. It's a good thing, then, that she is such an excellent fighter. She's taught me much of what I know.
Okay. So far you have a family of spies and warriors. And you say you're decent in combat and a lawman, so cool. We should get along well. Tell me about your sister.
Her name is Dika Wo. She hatched shortly before I left to join House Telvanni in Lothanis. She is quite reserved. She doesn't speak much. Rather, she prefers to communicate through the hist bond we share. She's excellent at it. Most Argonians communicating with their tribe or history through the mind are usually only able to express their emotions. My sister is able to express herself in a much more complex manner, and is also excellent at understanding your own expressions. It is like carrying a regular conversation, however any ambiguity or uncertainty is non-existent. You understand completely what the other person means. She will likely become a sap speaker.
Sap speaker?
A sap speaker is an Argonian capable of communicating directly with the Hist. They spend most of their days meditating beneath the Hist tree, drinking the sap and eating their otherwise forbidden fruit. They are then able to enlighten their tribe with the knowledge and will of their history. They serve an incredibly important role within the tribe and priesthood. She isn't a sap speaker yet, and she may never be, but I feel certain she will be one. We communicate with each other every day, and our bond is very strong.
Nice. Let's move
Go
on to
ahead.
a different subject here. Can you ride? I assume asking if he has a mount, right? Let's try
I'm
that.
not the greatest rider on Nern. However, I do know how to ride and tend to a mount, yes. I suppose you are asking due to the fact I've made it all the way here on foot. You'll definitely cover ground way faster on a mount than on foot. However, I want to take my time to study flora and meet with people. If I wanted to get to Ribbonspire right away, I would have simply hopped on a ship back in Port Telvanni. I don't believe much has changed in that regard since I've met you.
So where do you live now?
If we were to part ways right now, I would likely head to the Bee and Barb in Riften.
Oh, so you don't have a home. You're homeless right now. Okay, let's
Good.
switch subjects. Is there more in
course.
here? Can I ask
What
you
are
a
you
question? Is there
wondering
more?
about?
Ah, is there something you'd like to see in Skyrim?
Ah, now that's a good question. On the alchemical front, I believe I have great knowledge on most of the ingredients one may find in Skyrim. Of course, I'm certain there are things that books and travelers have not taken into account. However, there is one that they have, but that is very elusive.
Okay, what is that?
The Frost Lily. From what I understand, it thrives in the cold. If anything, it lives off it, nurturing itself, if that's even possible. However, it is exceedingly rare. I've never held a specimen myself. It is supposedly tucked away in the most hostile and inaccessible parts of Skyrim. You'd sooner die to the elements than find one. Practically legendary, though there are enough accounts of them that I feel comfortable they exist. Those accounts are old, however. It is certainly possible the entire plant has gone extinct. A real tragedy, if so.
Okay, well, let's look for them.
That makes two of us. What sort of properties could such a wonder hold? Best not get our hopes too high. I'm not exactly rearing to get into waist-high snow on some frigid mountain.
Field research, Frost Lily. Wonder if I have one already. I don't think so. Doesn't sound familiar. Need to trade some things, part ways, do something. Traveling rules.
All right. I expected there would be some conditions to our little agreement.
Topics, magic, waiting, shopping. This is where you set him up for how you want him to act. Okay,
All
good.
right.
I'm going to leave
Let's
him
get
at
back to
default
it.
for everything. And I
See you
think that's it. Where are we at?
Sir
What do we
Joe.
got? 1,
I am
2,
Xelzaz,
3,
Lawman
4,
of
5,
House
6, 7.
Telvanni.
Really? Gosh, how interesting! I've always wanted to meet one of you.
Interesting.
One of me, meaning?
A member of House Telvanni. Such a fascinating history. I'm sure I'll have loads of questions. If that's all right?
Certainly. I imagine I'll have some questions for you as well.
What a
Possibly
group,
things
huh?
like your name, for starters.
Oh, I'm so sorry.
So sorry. That's not an Imperial name I've heard before.
Oh, no, sorry.
Stupid.
Sorry isn't my name. Lucian. Flavius is my name. Hello.
Hello, Lucian. It's a pleasure to make your acquaintance.
Okay. We've been running for a little while here, but I really do want to get Indigo. It seems that there is a replacement for Inigo called Indigo in this collection, and so what I did was I actually used AI. I went to
Worthless fetch.
I don't remember which one, probably Grok. And I put in all the lists of all the follower mods in this and had it give me their starting location. So that's how I know where to find all these guys, is because I
Good enough.
searched for starting locations, basically.
Please, don't be mad.
Are you going to attack me?
Greetings, brother. You look weary. I have something to help you relax if you're interested.
Willing to share any of those sweet rolls you're carrying?
What are you talking about?
A few bottles to help hit the spot. Know what I mean?
Oh, I can actually do this? It's green? Let's do it.
No need to get so hostile. Just take it. Sounds like you need it more than I do.
All right. Oh, I love having that green I probably wouldn't have used that had it not been green. Interesting. I like that. All right. We are getting close to Riften here. What is that place? How do I not know what that place is? I'm going to hop up there just to see what it is. I'm sure once I get closer, I'll recognize it, huh? Blackbriar. Oh, okay. Let's not mess with it for now. But at least it's unlocked. All right. Heading back to Riften, and I might try, before I talk to the gate guard, I might try that Telvanni bug musk. We'll look and see what kind of improvements it does, because... Come here, butterfly. Thank you. Because if I can intimidate my way in and not have to pay my way in, that would be great.
I don't have time for this.
You wish you were never born.
We've done well.
Ooh, whoa. Who attacked me? Val, did you just hit me, bro? Not cool. Not cool. Okay, so her voice broke. I've been wandering alone for so long, I thought I'd never see another soul. Okay.
I was kidnapped by these bandits weeks ago. They locked me up in the towers near Mistwatch. I managed to pick the lock and slip out while the guards slept, but now I'm completely lost. Can you help me, please?
You're like 50 feet from a city. You need me to help you get there?
Oh, thank you. But I should be fine now that you've shown me the way. But those bandits have to be stopped.
You can see it.
They're at Mistwatch. Here, let me show you on your map. If you can stop them, you'll be a true hero.
All right. So, quest for Mistwatch. Got it. You just randomly pulled me aside in the middle of the forest over there to tell me she couldn't find the city that was literally just like a stone's throw away. All right. Telvanni bug musk. Let's see what this stuff does. Potion. 40 points for 60 seconds. Okay, I have 2 of them. It is a museum item, so I only want to use 1. So let's try it, and let's talk to this guy.
Hold there. Before I let you into Riften, you need to pay the visitor's tax.
What? What tax?
For the privilege of entering the city. What does it matter?
Oh, look at that. This is obviously a shakedown.
All right, keep your voice down. You want everyone to hear you? I'll let you in. Just let me unlock the gate.
All right.
Visitors tax my ass.
Yeah.
It's unlocked. You can head inside when you're ready.
In Valenwood, being a good thief is considered a virtue. If you steal something without getting caught, you can demand payment for the items returned.
Tax much easier.
Oh, man, there's so much going on with all these people. All right. I really do not want to start any of the Thieves Guild stuff. So let's see if we can avoid Mall and... Okay, can I go through this gate?
Another run-in with a Thieves Guild.
That one's locked.
Be careful, Mule. The Thieves Guild has Maven Blackbriar at
That one's locked.
One snap of her
you mix
fingers and you could end up in Riften
Okay,
jail.
stay to the right and avoid Mall.
They represent the reason I'm really getting tired. I want to talk to you.
Okay.
When you borrowed the money, you said you'd pay it back on time.
Only I could provide more than this coin.
Yeah, and he's not pulling away from his stall either. Okay, so we're good. I don't want to start the Thieves Guild stuff today.
It's very colorful. It reminds me of autumn.
Loot up everything I can here. There's a
I heard there are lots of
ton of
criminals
flowers
here.
over there.
You'll protect me.
Mistvale Keep and Riften Jail. All right.
Ancient Dagoth brandy once.
Let's go in. I assume this works just like Inigo, where you go in and you read the little note, and then you go to a cell, and you. I assume it's a similar name, and it says it's in the Riften Jail, so I'm just kind of assuming that.
You're not supposed to be down here. Official business only.
Ah, it's okay. I can be here.
Oh, my mistake then. Sorry, you can go on ahead.
An innocent
Thank you.
shopkeeper and a rich woman's son in timeout. About what I expected.
I will definitely loot the heck out of this place while we're here. Okay, so yeah, this all seems the same. This note here, the crazy Khajiit in cell 1 is not to be disturbed. He paid us good money for that cage, so don't go bothering him. If he's still in there in a month, I think we should enforce a little rent increase. I doubt we'll get the chance, though. You've all seen the way he looks. Won't be surprised if he tries to end his life soon. If you see him in a particularly suicidal mood, get in there and stop him. He's been using the key we gave him, so if you need in there in a hurry, use the spare in the broken strong box above the fireplace. A dead man can't pay rent. Warden Norton. Strong box above the fireplace. Okay. Indigo cell key. So far, so good. I will loot this place after. But I'm going to take anything and everything that's not nailed down in here. We've got a Rift and Jail key, too. I'll grab that. And, yeah, so we've got soul gems.
No, like cages.
We've got all sorts of goodies in here. I'll play with this later. But let's go to the cell.
Members of House Telvanni have a few ways of getting around. The most prominent one being teleportation.
So Inigo's over here.
Instead. Lower classes, on the other hand, have to stick to the Silton River Striders.
See in a different cell? That looks like Inigo cell because it still has the fairy or firefly or whatever is in that. It's got the notes on the desk, so I think that's Inigo's cell.
How many people do you think come out of the Bee and Bob after a long night of drinking and tumble straight into the canals?
That one I don't want to go to.
Real hazard.
Let's go downstairs. Maybe this guy's downstairs. Oh yeah, I'm gonna be getting all those books. Hey buddy. All those books too. Where is he? I guess we go in here. Holy crap, he's dead? Well, I can't. I mean, it's not like he can even, like, he's bones. He's just a... Is he a skeleton follower? Like, is he a... Do I have to find... Okay, let's see. Let's see these. My friend. I can bear the guilt no longer. I know I must die. Everything that happened is my fault. I killed my friend. Tried anyways. I am guilty. When I tried to turn myself into the guards, they did not believe me. Told me that I was wasting their time. But I needed to repent, so I paid them to put me in this cell. Everything is Lupin's fault. I can't believe I allowed him to talk me into killing my friend. The skooma didn't help either. Neither did the debt. Nothing has been an easy choice since that day. I threw everything away for the golden skooma. My parents would be ashamed. If you are reading this, I am sorry, my friend. The guards have begun ignoring me. I began to give my remaining food to Mr. Firefly. I waited so long for you. I wanted to lighten your load. We will meet again in elsewhere under the stars. So literally, he's dead. Okay, well, I guess this follower mod isn't really a follower mod so much as it's an anti-follower mod. All right. Well, I think as far as questing goes, that's gonna finish our day. I'm gonna loot this whole prison and let's meet back up at the museum and put some stuff away. So many conversations happening now with all these people following me and then the people who are already in the museum, and holy smokes, it gets a little bit wacky. Okay, let's check our chest. So yeah, scallop shell bruised. Okay, so that's what I was talking about. We should have found some of those along the coast, and we didn't. So yeah, keep an eye out for those as you're walking around any coastline for shells.
Came across something interesting.
Oh yeah?
I have some exciting news. A benefactor to the museum was impressed with the and donated a relic from their personal collection. You can decide if you want to use it or place it right on display.
So that...
Oh my.
That seems...
You must be the benefactor of this collection. Allow me to introduce myself. I am Avram Shazir. Orion hired me as the guard captain for the museum.
Hello, Avram Shazir.
With the collections growing so quickly, he needed another set of eyes to ensure it's all well protected. I intend to also hire additional guards as the museum continues to grow. If you need anything, don't hesitate to ask.
Okay. Where did Oren find you?
I answered a notice he had posted. We sat down and talked for a while, and I suppose he felt I had what it takes in the end.
Interesting. Where'd you come from?
Hammerfell, originally, of course. But I've been here in Skyrim for a couple years now.
And before that?
A little of everything, really. I just left a job as a dock warehouse guard in Dawnstar. It was quite boring. I wanted something a bit more dynamic and interesting.
I like how she just floated her way down to lunch. Alright, and how are things going around here?
Going well enough. Caught that boy trying to climb on one of the displays in the natural science wing when he thought nobody was looking. Just gave him a long, cold stare, and he was on his best behavior for the rest of the visit.
Okay, sounds good.
Excuse me, I must return to my
duties. A lot of the stuff that Orin has been giving you would go on this display.
So nice to see
Just
you.
in case you're wondering where all that stuff goes. Alright, let's put some things away.
What brings you to me?
And make sure that we've read of all of our books we've looted. And I have. Good. And let's empty out everything from our bag of holding. And then make sure that our ingredients are all fetched. And before we turn them in, let's do a quick replica workbench. Alright, so we've got a few things we can do. Val's boots. Nice. Butterfly wing. Mort flesh. Butterfly wing. Good. So we've got some replicas we can turn in.
Meanwhile, you may just have to do business with that.
Alright, let's hit the relic transfer. 41 items. Let's see what all we got.
Be helped, I suppose. My thanks for looking into it.
Do we have any paintings? No. And over here. So, as far as weapons, we've got the iron halberd. Oh, we need to grab that out of Val's thing, too. So, I forgot about that. Leather boots, thief backpack with a bedroll, Dross Mackay rum and the Telvanni bug musk. Nice. Cheesecake. I love me some cheesecake. Bunch of books. Butterfly wing, mort flesh, ice wraith teeth. That dark ship in a bottle. Yep. Val's boots and the wine glass. Nice. We got quite a few things. Let's go ahead and drop those off and say yes. And what are we up to? 216. Good. We broke 200 today. Real quick, just in case, hit yes here. And nothing else in my inventory. Clean up my books. I like to make sure I put all my books away. Go in here. Switch over to me, over to books, and we'll drop everything off into the library. And let them all go on their displays. And close that out and sort them. Good. Oh, 2 of them got displayed. Good. And update the catalog. So now I could sit here and read any book I want from my library. Maybe. I can get to it. Yes. Now, any book that's in my library, I can come back and read. So, nice. That's good. And you want to read all these books. I think, if I understand the system right, you get points for the books you've read, and that desk over there, you turn in those points to get more research. I'm not going to do that yet, because there's still plenty of things we're looking for. I'll save the research points for when we get down to the end and have to try to find items. Okay. Got so many guys hanging out with us.
Why do people call this a light armor? I can barely stand on my feet.
Let's jump into our safe house, because I looted a whole bunch of bowls and plates and pans and forks and spoons and etc. And we need to put those away as well. So I still have 2,000 weight on me.
Watch yourself.
So let's pop in here and store housewares. And a lot of that, maybe not a lot, but some of that.
Wait.
Look,
Don't
I
leave
won't
me
judge
behind
you.
just yet.
But you should
Oh
know
yeah,
that school
look at
life
that.
is not
That's
really
getting
something
put away
one should
nicely.
partake in.
We're getting some stuff up there now. Those are starting to fill in. We've got some bowls and plates, and yep, good. Awesome. Storage closet's really starting to fill out. The cooler's got some food in it now. Our cheese aging room is starting to get a few different cheeses. Yuck, blue cheese. I'm leaving. And I think that... Why is this open? Who opened my case? Val? Is that you? Alright. Then, one more thing before we continue. Check that we don't have anything that we can disenchant, and right now...
Magic table.
Just the hood. Which I don't want to do because I'm wearing it. Alright. I'm just going to clean up. And the first thing I'm going to do before cleaning up... Actually, first thing I'm going to do is check the tanning rack. And make sure I don't have any... But I have 3 fox pelts. Okay.
I have to admit...
Change those. And then...
Smell lovely.
After that, I will put ingredients away.
So unethically made.
And then last thing I'll do is look and see what else is left in my inventory. And put those away. Good. Keep this all cleaned up. And all of this food... Yeah. Let's put all of this into the... Most of this should find its way into the kitchen. And it looks like we have quite a bit of stuff that couldn't be sorted. Why did Mr... Oh, I guess Mr. Firefly isn't a museum item. That's surprising to me. I thought he would be. Alright, so we have some stolen gold on us. Not sure what to do with that, but everything is put away. Everything is cleaned up. I'm down to 33 weight. And nothing frivolous on us that we don't need to carry around, except for the pickaxe, but that's fine. So that is how we finish. Oh, one last thing. We got to level up, right? We got to level up. So, health, magicka. I think let's go magicka. Let's get that kind of high. And, oh, I think maybe we want to go alchemy and kind of boost our potions. But that doesn't help us with our day-to-day fighting. And lock-picking has been a struggle whenever I need to do it. There's so many things I need to put points in. One-handed is okay for now. Destruction. I kind of want to put some points in. I think for now I'm going to keep leveling up alchemy. And let's see. Poisons, no. So this boosts magic and stamina whenever you take a thing. I kind of want that. 20 seconds after using any alchemical lab, beneficial potions you drink last 15 times longer and are 25% stronger. That's great for when I'm getting ready to start on enchanting. Because then I can drink a potion for boosting my enchant and use it that way. Twice as many ingredients. Now that one I want. So when I hit 60, I'll find my way to that one. Speech would be nice to... it feels like a waste. Okay. I think I'm okay right now. Everything's running fine. I have a perk point left. I'm going to hold on to that perk point and decide when I want to use it, what I want it for. For now, we have... Are we missing someone? Oh, no, she's hiding back there. So we have 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 followers. And we should have 8, except apparently Indigo did not want to run with us, so he killed himself. Kind of dark. But that's how it is.
Somewhere like this to come back to.
We have lots of quests probably jumping up. Field research Frost Lily. Find a Frost Lily sample. We need that one. Escort Xelzaz to Hammerfell Gate. We've got Ori to Moss Mother Cavern. We've got Redcap to Solstheim. And we've got this one which hasn't clicked yet. So, lots of follower stuff to still do. This is getting to be pretty fun. And kind of crazy how much conversation is happening in the background. It really makes me like take a lot longer because I'm pausing all the time to figure out what's going on and everyone's talking to each other. All right, if you're having fun, hit that like button, subscribe, comment, all those things. Just interact in some way with the video. It really helps when there's activity on a video for it to become like more visible to others. Anyway, thanks for hanging out. We'll see you next time.